Hey guys, welcome to Rock Talks. Today we're talking to Jimmy Bauer, guitar player of EYEHATEGOD. We discussed their first album in 7 years, a history of nomadic behavior, what it was like to perform live with Phil Anselmo and Randy Blythe from Lamb of God, the Take As Needed for Pain era, and more. If you like this interview, please give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, and share the video with all your friends. Also, very important, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell. By the way, if you see a little advertisement at the beginning, in the middle, or at the end of the video, please do not skip it. By doing that, you're helping me a lot. Come on, guys, it's just a few seconds of your life, and it will really make a difference for me. I'm counting on all of you. Enjoy the interview. Hello, Jimmy. How are you, man? Thank you so much for your time. Welcome to Rock Talks.
Good, man. How you doing?
Doing great. Doing great. Thank you so much for doing this.
Yeah,
right.
Sure, man.
Let's start. Let's talk about the new album, The History of Nomadic Behavior. Could you please describe the record for those who hadn't had the chance to listen to it yet?
Like I was telling you before, it's the first record with just one guitar player. So obviously it's going to sound different. You know, it's like, I mean, to me, it still sounds like I Hate God. It still sounds like I Hate God. But we kind of tried to write different songs to be a 4-piece band, more Black Flag oriented type stuff, you know?
Was it more challenging? Was it more challenging to write an album with only one guitar?
No. Oh no. Sorry, y'all. Yeah, it is down there. Sorry. No, it wasn't really more challenging. It was actually exciting because like I said, we're a 4-piece band now, and we started thinking about like other 4-piece bands we're into, like the Melvins. The Melvins are a 3-piece, but you know, Black Flag, and just trying to adapt that to that, and also evolve as a band, you know, not sound like the same fucking St. Vitus riff over and over again, you know.
Yeah, I like this new album. In my opinion, it sounds a bit more influenced on Black Sabbath. Do you agree?
You think it sounds more like Sabbath?
A bit more influence on Black Sabbath compared to the other albums.
Yeah, a little bit. Thank you, man. That's a compliment. Thank you. I don't know. It's just we definitely are just evolving as a band. Now that we're just like a 4-piece, we practice a lot with just me, Aaron, and Gary. So we've taken advantage of that, and like we'll go up to the room and just jam blues jams the whole time. And out of that, you not only get riffs, but you get tighter and you learn each other a lot more, you know?
This is the first album in 7 years. Why did you guys take so long?
Like I told you before, Mike went to the store and it took 7 years, man. He came back, and so the record's out now. There's no reason why it took so long, man. We were touring a lot, and we had a lot of different things happen, you know. So it's just shit happens, and we're just glad to have it out now, you know.
All right. How would you describe the New Orleans sound? Because it's a very unique type of rock, type of metal coming from that area in the States. So how come this sound comes only from New Orleans? What are the ingredients to do this?
I think the thing that makes New Orleans music sound different than everybody else is the drums, man. It's there's a completely different feel, a completely different groove in New Orleans. Everything's like a little behind the beat, you know? And that makes a big difference, man. And you know, our love for blues, and you know, I can only speak for I Hate God, but you know, just we're into like a bunch of different stuff. So I think that comes across in our songwriting, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. Which is your best memory from the Take As Needed for Pain days?
I remember when the record came out, we knew we had a good record, you know, because compared to In the Name of Suffering, I think it was a lot better. And hang on, man. I just remember like a lot of opportunities opening up. Like we were able to tour. We went to Europe. Kind of when the band started really doing stuff, you know. So that compiled with, I mean, we all had like real jobs. We didn't think this band was going to do anything. So in 93, when Take Is Needed for Pain came out, everything changed a little bit, you know, so it was pretty cool.
A lot of fans say that that one is their favorite I Hate God record. Back then, did you have any idea that you were creating such a masterpiece?
No, we were still trying to figure out what we wanted to sound like, really, man. You know, it's like the first record was like 2 or 3 years of just writing, you know, learning how to play guitar. You know, I barely even knew how to play guitar. By Take Is Needed for Pain, things that evolved a little more and it was a lot better, you know, and we were writing better songs. And yeah, and just I don't know, it's a cool record. Glad to have been a part of it, you know.
Why did you decide to change the title of the song White Nigger to White Neighbor in 2013?
When we realized it was stupid. You know, I mean, dude, we were kids and that was we nicknamed that song after our bass player because like he was all into rap and he dressed with gold chains and shit, and it was a joke, you know.
Yeah.
And but I mean, we were really young, you know. It's stupid, it's a dumb word, man, so we changed it.
Did you get some pressure from fans and maybe social media about the title? No?
Fuck no. No, we just changed it, man. We agreed it's a stupid title and changed it, you know.
All right. Which was a motivation to keep going after the death of the drummer Joey Lacasse in 2013 as well?
Well, if you knew Joey, you know, Joey's death was very sudden, but he would have wanted us to continue on, you know. It's like we just started really getting busy and doing cool stuff, you know, and basically the decision was easy to make because we knew that, you know, he would have wanted us to continue on, you know. So it's very sad, but, you know, Aaron Hill stepped in. He's doing a great job with it. And we're, you know, essentially a different band now because of it, you know.
Yeah. Was it difficult to adapt to the new drummer and create new music with him?
With Aaron?
Yeah.
No, I mean, not. Like I said, you know, at first Aaron's style was not completely different than Joey's, but he had to learn like the style of playing, and I think he did a great job, man. He had some big shoes to step into. Let me sit down, dude. I'm about to die.
No problem.
But yeah, man, he you know, he stepped in when we really needed him, and he did a great job. And yeah, we couldn't ask for a better drummer, man. You know, and then just like we did with Joey, we started to kind of evolve around a band around Aaron's style, you know. So it's like it kind of made sense, man.
Yeah, totally. Back in 2016, you got the chance to do a gig, maybe a couple of gigs. Back in 2016, you had the chance to do a gig or maybe a couple of gigs with Phil Anselmo on vocals, right?
Yeah, because Mike was getting a liver transplant.
Oh, it was a health situation with Mike back then.
Well, that's why Phil was Phil was singing vocals, and so did Randy from Lamb of God.
Yeah.
Both of them are good friends of ours and big fans of the band. So, you know.
So did you enjoy those shows with them as a frontman?
Yeah, I mean, we would have rather had Mike, but it was Phil's a good friend of ours, and he offered his services, so we were like, okay, cool. We did a show in New Orleans, and we did that barbecue,
Yeah.
And then with Randy, we did a 2-week tour with Discharge.
Oh, it was longer with Randy.
Yeah.
And
Mike actually picked Randy. He's like, ask Randy to do it, because I trust Randy's vocals and stuff. So and Phil.
Did he sing like he does in Lamb of God, like that guttural, that low?
What's that?
Did Randy sing with I Hate God using the voice he uses in Lamb of God? That guttural?
Yeah, I mean, he used his own voice. I mean, we knew Randy before he was even in any band.
Oh, really?
Wow. Oh, yeah, dude. We go play up in Richmond, Virginia, and Randy was just like the town drunk, and then, yeah, it's true, man. And then like later on, he got in this band called Burn the Priest.
Yeah.
And then which turned into Lamb of God. So, I mean, we've known Randy a long time. He's always been a big fan. So it was cool of him to be able to step in and help us out while Mike was getting his operation,
Mm-hmm. So you guys go way back since the late 90s.
Yeah. Well, we've known Randy since like 1993, I think is when we met him. So.
Yeah. And I remember Randy and Phil Anselmo as well wearing I Hate God t-shirts back in the 90s and early 2000s in the case of Randy. So they are huge fans.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah.
How did you feel about Phil wearing your t-shirt, sharing those t-shirts to the mainstream media and to huge crowds during Pantera festivals?
I mean, I thought it was great. It just proves how big of a fan he was. and he had love for his he had love for us because we're both from New Orleans. So it was just it was really cool, man. He didn't have to wear it, but and it really helped us a lot because he wore it in front of a lot of big audiences and shit, so. Yeah, but the real reason he wore it is because he's a fan, dude. I mean, he's like really into the band. He would wear anal cunt shirts and Morbid Angel shirts and shit like that. It's well known he was into more like heavy shit.
Yeah, I remember. I think on the Unbroken video, Phil is wearing an I Hate God t-shirt.
Yeah, the green long sleeve.
Yeah, the green one. Yeah, and in many other videos in the late 90s, live bootleg videos and pictures, promo pictures, and he was wearing those t-shirts. That's how I found out about I Hate God back in the late 90s, being from Peru and everything.
Also Igor from Sepultura, he wore our shirt in a couple videos.
No, nice.
Yeah.
So, I Hate God did a show in Lima back in 2018, almost like 3 years ago. I saw a little interview you guys did here, and you said it was one of the wildest places in the whole world to play.
Yeah, it was great.
Remember about the show?
It was hot as balls. It was like a real small punk club, and it was packed all the way from the front to the back. And I just remember by the time we finished playing, we were soaking wet. I mean, just they had no air moving, But the kids were great, and they knew all the songs, and we also got to do some sightseeing in Peru, and we were there for 3 days. And
really?
I love Peru. I love Peru. It's amazing. Ceviche, dude.
Yeah.
I ate ceviche for 3 days, man.
Really?
So good, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of our best dishes down here. But I remember back in 3 years ago when you guys did that gig down here, it was kind of like an underground gig added to the last minute to the tour, because I remember there wasn't any official flyer, there wasn't any official information. It was like a gossip between metalheads. Hey man, EYEHATEGOD is gonna play in 2 days, in 3 days. And I was like, yeah, man, yeah, sure, go away. And it was actually true.
Yeah, it was packed, man. I remember vividly. It was a however it happened, it worked out good because it was a good show, you know.
Yeah. I missed it, sadly, because I thought it was a joke. And then I saw the videos and the picture, and it was like, damn it.
No, we had just finished doing South America and Mexico and all that. That was the last show.
Yeah. So maybe you will come back soon to play here again.
Definitely. Lucho, man. You know Lucho?
No, but I think you're talking about the guy from Hensley Bar. The bar was...
He owns the bar, man. He took care of us, man. He's a fucking great dude.
Yeah, we gotta call Lucho again. So maybe, are you trying to schedule a South American tour for next year?
We're trying to. It depends on all this COVID shit, you know. So we're slowly getting back into it. We're on tour right now, so we're definitely slowly getting back into it. You know, things change all the time, so it's really weird, you know.
Yeah. You're in Florida right now, right?
What's that?
You're in Florida right now.
No, we're in Georgia.
All right.
We played Florida last night, but yeah, we're in Georgia today. So
yeah, a friend of mine went to the Florida show. He said it was awesome.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he was there. So let's talk about a little bit about Hurricane Katrina. Where did you find the strength to move forward? Because I got the chance to see some photos, and it was devastating, man. Many people lost everything because of the hurricane.
Are you talking about Katrina or Ida, the last one?
Katrina, back in 06, 07, right?
Yeah, it was in 05.
05.
I mean, New Orleans has seen many hurricanes, you know, and we'll see many more. And that's what you do. You rebuild and you move on, man, you know. So it wasn't really much of a choice of what we were going to do. It's just how long will it take, you know? So.
And how long did it take to rebuild and move on?
I mean, some people's houses were messed up. Some people's houses weren't messed up, you know? So like, I would let all the bands practice at my house because it was okay, you know? So, you know, little things like that, everybody helps each other out in the scene, you know, and it's cool, man.
Great. That's great. If you like this interview, please give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, and share the video with all your friends. Also, very important, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell.